Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. I want to talk to you today about correctly bridling and unbridling your horse. It's one of the things that we do. A lot of people don't take the time to do it correctly, so they end up with bridling issues. Horse puts his head up high, horse tries to evade the bridle. So I'll take a minute and talk to you about how to bridle a horse correctly and the things that people do that make a horse not want to be bridled correctly. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to bridle a horse with him tied. I'll drop the cross ties. I don't ride with a halter under the bridle typically, so what I'm going to do is I'll take my rope halter, drop it down off his nose, and then tie it back to his neck. Okay? This way I still have something to hold him with, but his face is in the clear for me to put the bridle on. So what I'm going to do, whatever type of bit you use, a shank bit, a snaffle bit, doesn't really matter. First thing you want to do is I want to make sure the bridle is not too tight for the horse, too small. I know this bridle was on a young horse last time. I'm going to let it out a couple holes. I'd rather put the bridle on the horse and have to take it up than put it on the horse and it be too loose. So I'll let it out a hole, let it out just a little bit. So now I have my bridle ready. What I'm going to do is put my hand between the horse's ears and hold the top of the bridle. Now underneath, if you have a curb strap, you're going to pull it down and place the bit where the horse's front teeth meet. Now ideally what I want is the horse to open his mouth when the bit gets to his teeth, like this horse just did. Slide the ear forward, slide the bridle over, slide the ear forward, bridle over. So he took the bit just good. I don't want the horse to be way up high. I don't want to be bridling the horse right way down low. I want to be bridling the horse right here at a level where I'm comfortable. So as long as you bridle a horse correctly, the horse will be fine. He starts getting his head up or putting his head low or pulling his head away, then a problem has been created that makes him not want to accept the bridle, the bit. So the most common thing that happens so the horse doesn't want to accept the bit is removing the bridle incorrectly. So the horse has back teeth here where he chews, and he has teeth in the front where he bites the grass. Where the bit sits, there's a gap, that's called the bars, and there's gum, basically the gum of his jaw, and that's where the bit sits. Well, a lot of people don't take the time to remove the bridle correctly, so when you start dropping it down, the bit actually hits the back side of the front teeth, and it's painful to him. It's like knocking the horse in the mouth with a piece of steel. So that's usually what creates the horse not wanting to be bridled correctly. He don't want that in his mouth because it hurt the last time it come out. So to remove the bridle correctly, I'm going to take and slide the top of the headstall forward over his ears, and I'm going to hold the weight of the bit. And I'm going to let the horse spit the bit out on his own. Let him use his tongue to put the bit where he wants it, and he'll get it out past his teeth. But I'm going to hold the weight of the bridle in the meantime and slowly lower it over his head. So we'll do that again. Let's put the bridle back on, put it up where his teeth meet. He'll open his mouth and accept the bridle. Notice I don't have to put my finger in the horse's mouth or anything to get him to open his mouth. As long as you do this consistently and correctly, the horse doesn't mind the bridle. The horse doesn't want to be bridled if it hurts or it's being done incorrectly. If your horse is already not wanting to be bridled, take your time and repetitively do it correctly. Whatever pain was causing the horse to not want to accept the bridle, when that pain goes away and he realizes that pain is no longer there, he'll relax and accept the bridle. So let's remove this bridle again. Slide it over his ears. Gradually lower it and let the horse spit the bit out. Beautiful. So that concludes the video today on bridling and removing the bridle from your horse. If you have any issues with your horse being bridled, post them in the comments below, and we'll discuss what to do about it and how to make the situation better, make the horse happier about taking the bridle. Until next time, thank you for watching.